For today's product review, I've acquired 4 Tangent Pullman Standard PS1 40-foot high cube box cars, and I'm going to do a brief product review of these box cars. Tangent produced several different road names of the 40-foot mini high cube box cars, but the Illinois Central is in the 1969 Illinois Central main line of Mid-America traditional orange paint scheme. These box cars were originally used for centralized running, so you'll find these on various railroads. They were sent back to a central distribution facility, so these were not just unique to the Illinois Central road line. You'd find these throughout the country. For most of the time they would get sent back to the distribution center in Indiana, where they were filled with refrigerators, appliances, any large commodities that needed to be shipped via rail. So let's go ahead and open one of these packages up and see what we have. Make sure there's no paperwork or anything accompanying these packages. I had the camera off for a couple minutes while I was inspecting this particular rolling stock. Tangent has done an absolute phenomenal top-notch job with this particular model. There's so much detail in the door handles, the ladders, the grab irons, turn it sideways here, the coupler release, handbrakes, walkways, the railing. I'll get a close-up here in a second of the paint, the lettering. Just an absolute phenomenal job that they've done on this particular model. So here's just a close-up of some of the markings. You can see here's the sign that it needs to be sent back to Evansville, Indiana when finished or when emptied. Sort of roll this through here. You can see it lists in very fine print the door opening size. Keep scrolling, more markings. You can see that it was built in October of 1967. Pullman Standard. Let's take a look at the other side real quick. Here are some of the details on the end of the box car. Here's just a little bit wider shot of the box car itself. Again, very, very highly detailed. And Tangent did a remarkable job with the detail and the lettering. And just real quick, take a look at the underside here. All of the air hoses, the brake assembly, cylinders, all in very high detail. I have several other Tangent Illinois Central models. I have a flat car, multiple covered hoppers that they've produced. One of the things I will say, I have multiple Illinois Central and Illinois Central Gulf rolling stock from a variety of manufacturers, and I will say that Tangent by far does the best with the Illinois Central orange paint. It doesn't show real well in the video, but the orange is absolutely spot on, prototypical Illinois Central orange. Tangent produced 4 different road numbers in the Illinois Central. I've purchased all 4 of them. I still do not have my layout up and running, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these box cars and I'm going to take, I've set up a small oval on the floor in my basement, and I'm going to take these for a test bin. Okay, I set up a temporary oval actually on the floor in my bathroom in the basement. I know that this doesn't go with the era of these box cars, but I do have my brand new Athearn Genesis SD that I did a review on a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to go ahead, since I haven't really run this, I've got a small oval set up. I'm going to go ahead and fire this up, and I'll show you these box cars. So enjoy.